Hello guys on YouTube, Shakira Liver Forever here. Today I'm going to do a massive sheets load in the LG. I can already tell there's not going to be much movement on the top because it's going to be a big load and it all happens underneath. But as long as I can see the sheets mixing around from the top to the bottom and back up, I'm happy. Right, this is 2 queen size bed sheet sets with an extra sheet because I had to buy another one because I was using a flat sheet, which I didn't like, instead of a fitted sheet. I'm going to use all the Gain products today. So we've got Gain Blissful Breeze pods. I'll use 2 of them because it's a big load, and it's a top loader. It uses a lot more water. A little scoop of Vanish just to give it an extra boost. Not enough hands for this. It's actually OxyClean, so we're going all American theme today. The beads. We're using Midnight Bloom Gain Scent Blast beads. So that'll give it an extra boost. I'm hanging the sheets out today, so they're going to be ultra fresh. And the Moonlight Breeze Gain softener. We're just going to go full scent experience today. Might as well use up all my products. A little bit more than I should use, but that's alright. I see people on these inspirational housework, laundry videos. That's gone a little bit thick actually, but that'll be fine. Doing these inspirational videos, and the amount of products they use, it actually is scary. So I'm not quite as bad as them, but alright. And let's add the products, the items to wash. Look at this cat. You're going to end up getting washed if you don't move. Move! I'm trying to do washing. Don't give me that. Go outside and play, hurry up. Right. You're supposed to, with the sheets, you're supposed to kind of bunch them up to the one, layer them in bunches, so that it doesn't all get wrapped around each other, but it still happens anyway. Move, cat! Honestly. That's a nice big load in there. As I say, you won't see much movement on the top, but as long as they're getting mixed round, I know they're getting washed. I'm using hot water as well. My incoming hot water is 52 degrees. But if you want a boost of temperature to boost it to 60, you can use the sanitary cycle or the stain care cycle. Move! But that only fills up to level 1 or 2, which is a bit stupid. So I'm going to do... Look at this cat, Jesus Christ. Come on! So I'm going to do a video of a small load of towels on the level 2 on stain care or something, or sanitary, so I can show you how the heater, how it heats up the water. Alright, we're going to do bulky, which automatically chooses strong. I'm going to make it hot. And it's not an auto sense program, it actually just gives you the options. So we're going to move it to 23 just to get a proper wash. 2 rinses. Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't want to wait around all day for another rinse. One rinse takes half an hour. And then we'll put the spin up to high because we can, and the water level automatically sets at 5. You can change it, but yeah, I'm pretty confident we want some extra water today. Right, good to go. Yep, cool, enjoy. I'm going to also show you the dark load I just did. I hung it out this morning, and it's absolutely huge. I can't believe how much you can fit in this thing. This is a true 10 kilo washer. Absolutely. Like, you can fit tons in it. More than I can fit in a 10 kilo front loader, I'm sure of it. Right, there we go. See the pressure of my hot water? I'm going to be here all day. So I'm going to pause it and let it fill up, because it might take a while. It's very bright. I wonder if I can close these and you'll see it a bit better. Normally I do my washing at night, so you can see in better. So it should bloom nicely and come to the whole, you know, up to the top, down to the bottom thing. It should do that with this big load, but we'll see. Sheets are sometimes a struggle in a top loader, but this seems to handle it right. Now I'm going to show you this big load while that fills. Ignore my messy house. Like, I'm really trying to keep it clean, but it's just impossible. I've got a puppy and a cat, and it's just like, ugh. Right, look at this. Look at that. That all fitted in that one load last night. So there's about 15 t-shirts, a jumper, 3 trousers, 4 pairs of shorts, and a whole bunch of underwear and socks. Like, it just amazes me how much you can fit in that machine. So I normally tumble dry most things these days, but I thought I'll hang that out. It's a nice day, nice and fresh. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Right. And here's the Dysons. How nice do they look? Oh, so if you want to see some wash races in these, comment and let me know, because I'm keen to do some wash races. This one does the contra rotation. This one is just a standard washer. But they're both pretty awesome. I like how that's purple. Our house is just a bit on the small side, so there's just not enough storage and space for stuff. I mean, I'm a little bit of a hoarder, let's be honest, but still, it's still just so hard to find space to put things. Crazy. Right, so once this is nearly filled up, I'll use my special wipes on the glass so it doesn't steam up, and then we'll get washing. See you in a mo. Right, it's been about 15 minutes, no jokes, and we're about to start washing, I think. Oh dear. It'll get there. I promise. It's just sensing, I think. Unless the load's risen up, so the plate hasn't been able to grab anything yet. Give it a minute. Yeah, so these machines are great, but maybe not for big bulky items like sheets or whatever. But if the water level was low, like a 3 or a 4, it would be, you know, proper pulling them round. It's like the high. It's like, I don't know. It depends. This machine, it's so weird. Well, any of these machines, the LGs actually, like sometimes the higher the level, the more intense action you get. But then sometimes it's the opposite way around, and it gives you less. Like that doesn't sound like the full action to me. We'll see. I still have hope. I think the trick is with bulky items is to just do smaller loads, like half, like level 3 loads or less. But you think 2 queen set sheets would be, okay in a 10 kilo washer? And you saw me. I haven't messed with it. Normally I said that when you mess with it and start pressing too many buttons after it's started, it confuses it. But I've literally just put it on bulky and left it, and it's yeah, it's not doing much. And that's strong action as well. Like, come on, doesn't look very strong. That's the wave force we're getting with the full load. Next time I'm going to just do like one set of sheets on this cycle and see how they move. Like, I can still see undissolved powder on the top there. Like, come on. See, if you had a big family and you had a big top loader like this, and you just did that, you know, you wouldn't even check or know any different. But from what we can see here, the stuff on the top is just sitting there. Like, it's just not washing them, you know? That's really poor. Like, it does great with big loads of clothes and towels, but yeah, that's not really doing anything, is it? Maybe underneath it is, but stuff on the top hasn't moved, so I'm not happy with that. But I think you get that same issue with a lot of top loaders actually. Like if you're doing bulky items or loads. Like when you hear it, it's not even doing the full action. Like it's supposed to be really dragging them round, but it doesn't even sound like it's doing the full action. It's so weird. I would have stopped it by now and changed the cycle and tried something else, but I'm just wanting to see if it actually manages to roll them over. you know, I've seen someone with a similar machine, you know, with the LGs with the front panel, and I've seen someone had just loaded it up with sheets, and I had a quick nosy, and it was literally doing this. Like, the stuff on the top was barely moving. I'm like, ooh, they're not really getting clean, are they? So yeah, I'll change the cycle, and once it's nearly finished to wash, I'll change the cycle and just see if it makes a difference. Which is funny, because when you use the bulky cycle and change the water level to a lower level and do a smaller load, it thrashes them round like it's almost too intense. But then you chuck it up to level 5 and it just does this. It's so stupid. I don't know who programs these things, but I thought 6 motions should have, you know, been able to resolve this, but, you know, only wants to do 2. Only wants to do 2 motions. The other one I've got likes to do 3 motions, that's all I've seen on that. There's a little bit of false advertising, really. Same with the front loaders. You only ever really see them do a couple of actions. Oh, we're doing a double wave force just to make no difference at all. Like, that piece in the middle, that grey piece you can see is dry. That's not been under the water yet. And I can still see soap. You know what I mean? Smells good though, like the smell of the water's like amazing, all that gain I've used. See, it's only doing the action that it does before it drains, like to balance them out. It's not even giving it a full agitation. Yeah, that's not going to change anytime soon, is it? Right, screw that. Let's try a lower level and see what it does. Oh, God. It's moving them a little bit better, but still not going to pull them under, I don't think. Alright. Fail. Let's try cottons. Hot, strong. We'll try level 5. 2 rinses, extra high, right. But now because I've screwed with it, it doesn't like that and it might end up being worse. Ah, this lid. Oh, what a fail cycle. Absolute fail. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, what's it doing? Oh dear. So this is where top loaders get stupid. So you've got to be careful when you have one of these. They are great, like they're absolutely fantastic, but when you see stuff like this happening, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Didn't I change that rinse to 2? I'm sure I did. It just drained out a bit of water and now it's adding it back in. I don't get it. I don't know what it's playing at. Alright, come on, turn them over for me, please. Nope. Alright, that looks like it's doing something a bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that and hope that it turns them round a bit. Because if I have to pull these out and wash them in a front loader, I'll not be happy. But that looks like it's moving them a bit better. Right, I'll come back in a few minutes once it's washed a bit more. Right, a couple of minutes later, and the light cover's been pulled under a bit, so that's good. But this little pile on the top here still hasn't moved. I might have to intervene. But that's definitely a bit more action than the level 5 was. It's actually moving them somewhat. So yeah, I think the trick is just never to use level 5 really. And not to do big loads of bedding / blankets. I'm just giving them a bit of a helping hand. See, this is, I said this years ago about Toploader. I said you'd be better off just using your hand and swishing the stuff around. But obviously since then I've realised, you know, if you use a Toploader properly, it does work. But shit like this really pisses me off. I have to wash my own frigging clothes. Right, that's fine. They've all been submerged. They've all been pushed about a bit. The water's hot and soapy enough. I'll just let it continue. And yeah, we'll be okay. We haven't completely fallen out, but we're a bit annoyed. We're not on talking terms for a bit. Right, that's a bit better, isn't it? So once it goes into rinse and it does the level 3 water level, we'll just see what kind of action we get with that. With the less water, it might, you know, might be the only way. See, whereas the Fisher and Paykel top loaders, you know, the Aquasmart ones without the agitator, if you use the bedding cycle, it fills right up high. But it still grabs everything and pulls it under and gives it a good wash. Whereas filling these things up with a high level, it really doesn't want to move them. Alright, that's fine. They've gotten somewhat washed. We're okay with that. See, if it did that from the start, I would be a bit okay with that. But it just wasn't powerful enough to pull it under. If I saw this from the start, okay, I'm fine with that. So yeah, I think it's just a high level thing. With these LGs, you're better off having a lower level because it actually manages to mix them better. Whereas with the Samsung that I bought, the newer one, the black one I've recorded, that actually does better when you've got a bit more water in it. That's alright, we live and learn. I still love this washer, it's still a fantastic machine. It washes the clothes amazingly. Next load I'm going to record the towels for you. That'd be a nice cycle. Good strong action. Right, I'll come back when it's on the rinse, maybe, or the spin. Right, we're on first rinse and it's at level 3, which actually works a bit better because everything's touching each other and there's no big space of water between the plate and the sheets, so it's actually moving them better. See, you just, like with this machine, you just don't want to use level 5. That's the kind of action that I would be looking for, you know, from the start of the cycle. Maybe a tad more water, maybe level 4 would be fine. So for the next rinse I'll do level 4. Could try it now actually. That stupid lid. Oh my god! Honestly, this machine's never been so much problems. It's never been so much of an issue until I start recording it. Honestly. Too sensitive. I like stuff actually rinsed. Yep, that'll do just nice. I'm not selling this washer to you very much, am I? As I say, they're genuinely good. But with things like big loads of sheets or blankets or duvets, it's just a bit lackluster. It's basically just the stuff it's too far away from the plate, the agitator plate. It's just not quite strong enough to get it, you know, to get it pulled under, like it would be with normal clothes. What's that?
Creme de menthe tablets.
The metal one. Timon. That's moving them more than what it did in the wash.
That's terrible, isn't it? Bless it.
What I've been doing is literally just.
Do you reckon that's strong action?
Yeah, no. I've just been giving it a bit of a helping hand. I know, it's stupid. But Matty17's just decided to join me. Go over and check his new Hoover Toploader video. I haven't watched it yet.
Nice little shout out.
Shout out to Matt.
More videos to come. I'm just processing.
He's just busy getting washing done. See, I like to sometimes just enjoy it without having to record it. But I love it.
No, but we've got followers.
I love recording for the followers and the fans.
For the fans.
For the fans.
Sound like an old activist.
I think I got about 2,000 subscribers now. Right, so look, that's then pretty much rinsed, so anything it does from now on I'm okay with. Isn't that mental? I actually grabbed the stick from the window, you know, from the and just shoved everything down before when it was hot water. Oh, I need to give it a good bash in the middle, like very good.
Oh, but it's still...
I know. Honestly, you know, it's right. Press there. Right, oh. There you go. It actually has been fine up until the minute I want to record something.
Yeah.
And then it starts playing up. But look at that. That's just not quite enough, is it really?
Not really. You want it on... Is that on cottons or bulky bedding?
I had it on both. That's
just one set of sheets next time.
Yeah, one set, no more.
Yeah.
I mean, full loads of clothes like that clothes are amazing.
Yeah.
But for sheets and blankets, it's one only. Or one set. Right, I'm going to leave it there. We're going to pick up a nice new washer that we can... I was going to record another front loader, but once we get this, I'm going to record this. Because it's so old school. Right, thanks for watching. This has been a disappointing wash, but never mind. It managed to get there in the end. Next load in this will be towels, and you'll get to see some proper action again. Thanks for watching. See you later.